Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and during this hour, we will be working with infinitive clauses. We will systematically go through and look at the rules together. Then we will practice and practice and practice, and then we'll look at more rules, and then we'll practice, and then we will review and hopefully you will get a lot of practice speaking during this hour. So this hour we are working on infinitive clauses. Um, my name is Holly from Idaho here in the United States, and it's nice to work with you here at Verbling. Yeah. So it's Friday evening here at 7 p.m. on Friday evening here in Idaho. And during this hour, we will work on infinitive clauses. Just to tell you a little bit about me, my name is Holly. I'm living now in the mountains of Idaho, here in the United States. I have started teaching English in 1994 in South Korea. I also taught for 11 years in Finland and came back to the States about 6 years ago. So, hi, Jair. How are you? No, it's Beatrice. I'm sorry. Wrong. Hello, Beatrice. Wrong. I confused your picture with somebody else.
So. No problem, teacher. Hi.
How are you doing? Are you,
I'm fine, and you?
Very good. Very good. I just moved. You know how I've been talking about moving?
Okay.
I just moved, and this morning, let me show you a picture. This morning, this was next to my house.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it's awesome.
I was like, no way. I took the picture from my car as I was. I got in my car and I looked over and I went, oh my God.
Yes.
So, hello, Greg. How are you? Greg, could you speak?
Okay. Hi.
Hi, nice to see you. It's late, isn't it, in the UK?
Yes, it is. It's 2 o'clock.
Okay.
2 a.m.
All right. Well, welcome anyway. So I was just telling Beatrice, this is what I found right near my house, like right next to my house.
Nice.
I just moved yesterday. So, hi, Zach. How are you doing today?
Hi, Holly. I'm fine.
Excellent. Nice to see you again. And Zach, remind me, you are from Brazil, right?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
Okay, Brazil. Right? And Beatrice, you're also from Brazil, okay? Right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I'm from Brazil too.
I'll make sure. I was just making sure I was right. Okay. And then Greg, you are from the UK. No, from Poland, but living in the UK. So it's nice to see all three of you, and we'll hopefully more people will make it. If not, we will have a small class, and you guys will have more opportunities to speak. So, all right. Well, during this class, we are going to systematically read through some rules and talk about some rules on using infinitive clauses, and then we're going to practice and practice and practice. And hopefully by the end of this class you will feel very comfortable speaking using infinitive clauses. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. We'll just basically read through this together systematically, and then we'll practice. And most likely, for those of you guys who know me, I will probably take advantage of some of these examples and ask you guys questions just to get you guys practice speaking. So an infinitive clause is part of a sentence with a verb in the infinitive form. The infinitive form is sometimes without to, and we form negative infinitives with not to. Let's study this table below. We have the verb plus the infinitive, or the verb plus the object plus the infinitive. After verbs such as advise, allow, ask, expect, force, get, hate, like, love, invite, need, pay, persuade, tell, want. So, Beatrice, could you read the first example here?
Jake loves to visit museums.
Perfect. And Greg, can you read the next one?
Yes. I don't want you to read my emails.
Okay. And Zach, read the third one.
I advised him not to come to the party, but they came anyway.
But he came anyway. Okay. So, Beatrice, question for you. Do you love to visit museums?
Teacher, let me. I don't love visit museums, but I like it.
Okay. So I don't love to visit, so you have to use the visit.
Yes.
I don't love
I
to
love
visit.
to visit. Yes.
So I like to visit museums. Okay.
I like to visit museums. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Yeah,
Thank
I'm like you. I'm with you. I don't love it. I don't especially love it, but I do enjoy. I enjoy visiting museums, or I like to visit museums sometimes. So,
Yeah.
Greg,
Like,
how about you? Do you love to visit museums?
No, not really. I like to read about the history of many countries and similar things, but I'm not a big fan of visiting places generally.
Okay. How about you, Zach? Do you love to visit museums?
Uh, as Beatrice said, not necessarily I love visit museums, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Stay coming to a museum and
Mm-hmm.
see things that is different, that things of things that we see every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it depends on the museum, really, right? So, okay, thank you. Now, the next structure or type, we have the infinitive clauses that function as the subject of a sentence, usually formal or old-fashioned English. To make mistakes is human. To say that he was here is simply not true. In informal or neutral English, we say, it is human to make mistakes. It is simply not true to say that he was here. Are you guys? Do you guys ever use this first example? Greg, do you ever use this first example, or do you understand?
I understand how to use it, but actually I didn't really see the purpose of using it. It's more like a passive knowledge that I
Mm-hmm.
saw it. I know that some people use it.
You
Maybe,
understand that?
yeah,
Yeah.
there
That's
may be one of them but it wasn't really a verb. It's just a phrase that starts from to be honest, you know.
mm-hmm.
But there's no verb here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was reading this to you guys. And the reason I read it and instead of having you guys read it is because I think with non-native speakers, most of the structure is more in the passive knowledge. You understand it when you hear it, but you don't really use this structure very much. So, all right, we have also the noun plus the infinitive, and I'd like to welcome Giancarlo. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Holly. Good afternoon. Well, good
Nice.
evening, Mexico.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to you as well. It's 7 p.m. here, and I guess it's 8 where you are, right?
Exactly, Holly. 8
Okay,
after 8. Yeah,
excellent. Yeah, and then we have Greg here, who's 2 a.m. in the UK where he's at. So, excellent. All right. So, we have the noun plus the infinitive. Beatrice, could you read this first example?
yes. Do you have a pen to write with?
No, I usually only use computers. So, Greg, could you read the next example?
Okay, I'd like something to drink.
What would you like to drink?
I don't know. Right now I'm drinking water.
Okay. I have some Gatorade if you want to come over here, I'll give you some Gatorade. So Giancarlo, what would you like to drink right now?
in this moment, Holly, I have a stomach ache, so my
Uh-huh.
doctor recommends me
Uh-huh.
to drink a special drink. In Spanish is suero, it contains salt and a little bit sugar. It's water just to hydrate. How do you say hidratar? Hydrate? No. He,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my
I'm not
goodness,
sure.
it's difficult this word.
Uh,
Hidratar, how do you say that? I mean, hidratar is to put a little bit more water into your body
oh, because
because of
you
uh,
are what is that word? Ah,
well, it's similar to Gatorade. Well, yeah, Gatorade.
yes,
Yeah.
Gatorade is what you need.
Yes, because it contains different substances
Uh-huh.
that your body needs.
Yeah, so I'll give you some Gatorade if you come over.
Thank you.
Yeah, excellent. And Zach, how about you? What would you like? Would you like something to drink right now?
A beer.
A beer?
I really wish a beer.
Okay.
Uh, I
Like,
have sent a message to a friend, uh, but he was far away. Then
oh,
I,
so you,
I
so you came to verbally instead.
okay.
Maybe after class, maybe you can go get a beer after class.
Yes, yes.
And so I hope you enjoy your beer. Question for you: um, uh, are Brazilian beers good, or do you prefer international beers?
I do. I prefer international beers.
Is it
Uh,
who makes the best? Is it like Germans or?
I don't know. I don't know the country, but I, I like a beer. The name is Paulaner,
Hmm,
uh,
I don't know that
and
one.
but I don't know the country on one. Sorry, where
Okay,
is produced? Where is produced?
where it's produced,
Uh,
yeah.
Here in Brazil, uh, I don't I am not a very experienced beer consumer,
Okay. Well,
but here in Brazil, I think we don't have as much. Sorry, Holly, I am terrible today.
it's Friday. So,
It's Friday. I am very tired.
yeah,
Sorry.
no worries. I am too, not a problem. So in my last class, I was like, oh, I can't speak right now. So, um, Beatrice, how about you? What would you like to drink right now?
Oh, right now, a cup of water is fine.
Okay, so you and Greg get water, and then John Carlo will take Gatorade over what his doctor gave him. So, and then Zach a beer, and I am actually drinking right now Mountain Dew, which is one of my favorite sodas, and it's really bad for me, and I really shouldn't be drinking it. So, all right, let's go to the next one. We have infinitive clauses that explains why we do something. So, um, uh, Beatrice, no, wait, Giancarlo, could you read this first example? Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry. Infinitive clauses that explain why. That
Yeah.
part. Okay,
Yes. Right.
we do something. Yeah, he opened the box to see what was inside.
Okay.
He got
Excellent.
home.
And thank you,
Sorry, just one.
Zach. Yeah, just one. Yeah, Zach, could you read the next one?
Okay, he got home early to cook dinner.
Okay. And Beatrice.
They went to the station to buy a ticket.
Okay. All right. Excellent. They went to the station to buy a ticket. All right. And then we have also verb plus object plus infinitive without to. For example, after the verbs help, let, make, watch, see, hear, have. Greg, can you read this example?
Um, this sentence, can you help me make dinner?
Sure. What are you having?
Right now, I don't know, some meat in the fridge.
Okay, some meat. Okay. Well, we can make some rice along with it. So, Giancarlo, what if you were hungry? What would you make for dinner? What would you
Mm,
eat?
yes, if I am hungry, I like to prepare fish, seafood, or
Uh-huh.
maybe rice, white rice. I love white rice, Holly. When I was traveling here in
Uh-huh.
Mexico, inside Mexico, I
Uh-huh.
didn't know how to cook. And every day I was calling my mom just to ask her, "Excuse me, mom, tell me how can I prepare rice? How can I prepare this? How can I prepare that?" And
Uh-huh.
I learned to do the
Uh-huh.
white rice, and it's delicious because uh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I put some vegetables in it, and sometimes some tuna, a
Mm-hmm.
can of tuna in the rice, and it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. I
Yes.
always, I also like white rice, and I always just sometimes I'm in the mood for just white rice and butter.
Exactly, with butter is delicious.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like, and I'll eat that. I'll go a week and eat just that. No, I mean that's an exaggeration. I'll eat more than that, but so so.
And some pieces of bacon just to give it a little bit of flavor.
Hmm. Yes, that would be good. Yeah. All right, Zach, how about you? Can you can what if you were to make dinner this evening? What would you make?
Uh, I think a salad and chicken.
Ooh, chicken salad. Would you put the chicken in the salad, or would you have them separate?
I will have them separate. The chicken, the chest. Sorry, uh, chest is correct. No,
No, it's not. Maybe maybe a chef salad or a dinner salad.
uh,
So
sorry. I don't remember the word to the part of the chicken
mm,
that I will prepare.
okay, no worries, no worries. So all right, can Giancarlo, can you read the next example?
Yes, I saw him leave the house.
Okay, and Zach,
Sorry, vamos lá. I won't let you stay.
really? Why not?
It's just what is.
Awkward. Too strange. You're my teacher. I would let you stay. So, all right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to complete each sentence using one of the clauses below. We have call my name, to drink coffee at night, to see who was outside, to be at home all day, to leave early, to stay at his house, to book a room, to listen to, and to write with. Okay, and this is some examples of the examples we had. We just went through. So, Greg, can you do number one?
Okay, if you want to get to work on time, it's a good idea to leave early.
To leave early, and I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna draw lines, so it's a good idea to leave early. Very good. Giancarlo, can you read the next one?
Yes. I opened the curtains to see who was outside.
Yes, I opened the curtains to see who was outside. That's probably a good thing. So, all right, number three, Zach.
Uh, I don't have anything uh, to write with. Uh, can you lend me your pen?
I would, but I don't usually have pens with me. I'm always having to borrow them. So,
We
great.
are high tech now.
Yeah, we're too techy. It's really frustrating because every once in a while I need a pen and I'm like I don't know where one is. So Greg, can you do number four?
Yes, I expected Emma. Um, yeah, okay. Call my name. So I was surprised that nobody answered the door.
right. No, call my name wouldn't be right. I expected Emma. You would have to have two here.
Oh yeah. Expected to call my name.
No, that
No,
would
sir,
be right.
Emma.
I expected you expected Emma to do something.
Oh, right. Or okay, I expected Emma to be at home all day, so
Perfect.
I was yeah, sorry, so I was
No worries.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, so I expected Emma to be at home all day, so I was surprised that nobody answered the door. Very good. All right, and Giancarlo, number 5.
Yes, yes. To drink coffee at night is not a good idea, especially if you want to wake up early.
Yeah, to drink coffee at night. That's like, unless you're like me, I can drink any kind of caffeine and it still makes I'll still fall asleep. so, all right. Next one, number 6, Zach.
I called the hotel to book a room.
Perfect. To book a room. I called the hotel to book a room. Very good.
Hotel.
Yeah. All right, number 7, Greg.
Okay. I couldn't hear him. Second. I don't know to listen to because it was too noisy.
No.
No. I don't know. I couldn't hear him to see who was outside. It doesn't make too much sense to me.
Yeah. So try the one you tried last time.
The previous one. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear him to listen to because it was too noisy.
No.
No, it won't be this. So, come on. Oh, alright, I know, because I thought that was chosen. I couldn't hear him to call my name because it was too noisy.
Yeah. So this one I couldn't hear him call my name because it was too noisy, and that probably happens. It happens to me a lot. You know, if it's a noisy restaurant or bar, I don't always hear it very well. So, all right, thank you, and David, and no, sorry, not David, Greg. And Giancarlo, could you do number 8?
I downloaded some music to listen to on the train.
Perfect. I downloaded some music to listen to on the train. Oh, so are you one of those people when the person next to you can hear your music when you download your music? Have you ever been on the train or in a bus and the person next to you is listening to music on their earphones and you can hear the music completely right next to you?
Oh yeah, it's a little bit disgusting because because sometimes you need to read or maybe take a nap or rest a little bit, and you are listening to their music, and it's not healthy.
Yeah, yeah. It's like really. I mean, I'm always very surprised when I have to listen to somebody else's music that way. So, all right, Zach, number 9.
Mis- Mr. Yamaguchi invited us to stay at his house during our visit to Japan.
Perfect. So it's funny how the last class I did, we talked about how It was a comma somebody, Kamaguchi, maybe, uh, invited them to stay at their house in Tokyo, and now I have another one, the next lesson. So, would you stay at Mr. Yamaguchi's house, Zach?
Sorry, Holly?
Would you go to Japan and stay with Mr. Yamaguchi if he invited you?
Yes, yes, I do.
How about you? How about you, Greg? Would you go to Japan and stay with Mr. Yamaguchi if he invited you?
That would be quite interesting to be in this country.
I'd love to
Maybe.
go.
Yeah.
Especially if somebody invites me to stay, because then I can get free rent, so free hotel or whatever. Giancarlo, how about you? Would you stay with Mr. Yamaguchi if he invited you?
Yes, why not? It would be a great idea to visit Japan. Imagine visiting that special place, and of course, I would like to check the food they prepare and the way they prepare it. And I would like to ask him different questions about dogs and cats and rats. Because some people say that sometimes they are they are eaten there in that country. I am not sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah,
like to know.
or insects. I've
Or
heard that.
insects. Well, in fact, in Mexico we eat some insects, grasshoppers and
Huh?
worms. For example, in tequila, sometimes the bottles of tequila contain a worm, and some people
Ah,
love to eat it.
wow. I'm not
Yeah.
sure I could. So, wow.
Well, after 2 shots of tequila, you eat whatever.
You'll
I
leave
mean
it.
everything.
Yeah, I agree. I probably would after 2 shots of tequila. So, all right. Let's make complete sentences like in the example we have. It's normal to work every day. So, welcome back, Beatrice. Nice to see you again.
Hi, teacher. I had a problem with my eye.
Internet, yeah, yeah. I experienced that as well. So we all do. So, all right. So, where we Zach, could you do number 2 here?
Sorry, Holly. One moment, please.
Okay.
Example. I It's normal to work every day. You you must be prepared to start a lesson.
Okay. Well, for number 2 here, I show you best way paint your walls.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay, no worries. Not a problem. Here, I'll help you out. I'm going to give you the first 2 words. First 3 words, actually. Oops.
Okay. I show I can show you
Mm-hmm.
I can show you the best way to paint your walls.
Perfect. Paint your walls. Excellent. Can you really, Zach? Are you good at painting walls? Can you show me the best way?
No, I have a wall in my room that is half painted. About 1 month, I stay procrastinating
Okay.
and don't paint it.
That's so funny that you got this question. I mean, this word.
Yes, I am beside the wall now.
Uh, how funny. My sister and her husband have just bought a home, and it's a really old home that needs a lot of work. And the kids' bedroom is painted bright orange and bright pink, and their living room is a bright red. So they plan on painting all of that before they move in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, why don't you keep the bright orange and the bright pink and the bright red? So the kids will be bouncing off the walls the whole time. So Beatrice, can you try number 3?
Yes, teacher. I'm bored. Do you have any books to read?
Sure, I have lots of them. What kind of books do you like to read? Beatrice, what kind of books do you like to read?
I like, how can I say, suspense?
Suspense.
Yes, suspense. Police suspense, and I think I like more this kind.
Okay. All right. And do you like to read the traditional paper books, or do you like to read digital books? Or does it matter? Beatrice?
The question for me, teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
Yes. Could you repeat, please?
Yeah. Do you prefer to read your books with traditional paper, like traditional paper books, or do you prefer to read digital?
No, I prefer traditional papers yet.
Digital, okay, the regular traditional paper.
Yes, I like to go to library and sit and looking for the books. I like it a lot.
Excellent. Very good. All right, and Giancarlo. No, I'm sorry, Greg. I'm skipping you guys. It's Greg, could you do number 4?
Okay. Yesterday, Joanna allowed me to borrow her car.
Yes. Okay. Yesterday, Joanna allowed me to borrow her car. So, Greg, do you borrow cars very often, or do you loan cars very often?
No, I don't have a car, so I don't have a driver's license. So
Okay.
there's no way to borrow the car anybody.
Okay. Yeah, that would be hard if you don't have a license and you don't have a car, so you can't loan or you can't borrow cars. Yeah,
Yes.
totally understand that one. All right.
But actually, I have somebody who has a car, but they never really made any driver's license, and the car just stuck in the garage for many years.
Really?
Yeah.
I know somebody who has a car. She has no driver's license. She has driven. She drives without her license all the time. She's gotten caught three or four times in the last 5 years, and so she was just sentenced to 30 days in jail. And it's like, why don't you just get your driver's license? So, but she has her reasons. But
yeah, it wasn't worth it to have this kind of experience in prison.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's just jail. Jail is different than prison.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but still, you lose your freedom for a certain amount of time. But all right, Giancarlo, can you do the next one?
Do you want me to call you?
Sure. Do you have my number? Do you want me to call you? All right. Question for you, Giancarlo. One of the things that I'm starting to do with some of my friends is I text them first to see if they're available, and then I call them. Do you have friends that do that? Or do you do that?
Well, yes, in this moment, for example, we have WhatsApp and other kind of chats in Facebook, and before calling them, I used to ask them, okay, are you free? Are you busy? Etc. Before calling them, yes, because I think it's more appropriate to tell them before in advance if I may call them or not.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you are a little bit busy. Sometimes I receive different telephone calls, and I'm in the middle of my shower, And I say, oh my goodness, please, can you call me back in 20 minutes, or may I call you back in 10 minutes? Yes,
Uh-huh.
but it's better to maybe to organize a calling. How do you say that, Holly? It's not good to say to organize a calling.
I would say it's better to arrange a time.
Excellent. It's better
Arrange
to
a meeting
arrange
time.
the time to call. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and because I've started doing that just recently, where I'll text somebody and then I'll say, "Can I call you?" So, or do you want me to call you, or whatever.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
Zach, can you do the next one, number 6?
You can tell Peter, sorry, you can tell Peter to not call me anymore.
Okay. How about can you tell Peter to not call me anymore?
Can you
And
tell
okay,
Peter?
what is the difference between that? Can you tell Peter, oh, excuse me. Can you tell Peter not to call me anymore? What is the difference between can you tell Peter or you can tell Peter not to call me anymore?
The the second way is more polite.
This way, can you tell Peter, or you can tell Peter? Which way is more polite?
Can you tell Peter is more
Yeah,
polite?
yeah. Because the other
Yes,
one is
yes,
you can tell Peter. It's like in that respect, I automatically think that Peter and you are fighting, and you're asking me to be in between. So
yes. Sorry.
yeah, no, not a problem. That's why we're all here. So, all right, number 7, Beatrice.
I'm hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
I have some granola bars. Does that work?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Because I'm hungry too, and right after this class, I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I think I will have some granola bars.
Oh my God, teacher. It's
Why?
not good.
Granola bars aren't?
No.
Oh, really?
You
What's
need
wrong
to
with
eat.
granola? I'm gonna have a real food too. I'm gonna have a real food, but I'm gonna eat granola bars as my dessert. So
Okay.
yeah. So okay, number 8, Greg.
Okay. I prefer not to use email to keep in touch with friends.
Okay, that's interesting. So what do you think that person prefers? How does that person keep in touch
Mm,
with his friends?
I don't know, maybe he's still use, using the phone call, the cell phone, or maybe probably using a cell phone.
Mhm. Yeah. Have you guys noticed though in the last 5 to 7 years that more people are using things like WhatsApp and WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and stuff over email?
Yeah, yes, but there's also the second thing because in Poland there's a specific communication way of communication that we call GG, double G, which was like a special uh, application to communicate with fans, and
Uh-huh.
most people nowadays don't use it.
Oh,
They
really?
just they just used Facebook to communicate with friends because you always need to some kind of password login and need to log in into the application, and people just don't care too much about those kind of things. They just type the uh, the address of Facebook and just can send the messages. So more
Hmm.
options.
So is WhatsApp become popular at all in the UK or in Poland at all?
No, actually, I don't know too much about the UK. I probably, as I said, people use mainly Facebook in Poland, and they're not too much convinced about Google Plus. So,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
maybe I give you a link to show you what previously was used before.
Okay. Yeah. Because well, I know in Spain and Brazil, WhatsApp is the big application, and I use WhatsApp to communicate with a few of my students in Spain. Um, But in the States, it's Facebook Messenger is what everybody uses. Giancarlo, what about Mexico?
In Mexico, WhatsApp is a very important um, resource to communicate with friends, family, or to be in contact with somebody. Yes, of course, because nowadays it's free. Well, maybe if you have internet, you will have the opportunity to be in contact with your friends. No more callings, no more long distance calls, and no more payments about that. Just you send a message and you can text and you can be in contact with someone through WhatsApp.
Yeah. And then, well, and Skype also is a really good one as well, because can you actually call people like a voice on WhatsApp, like Skype?
You know, Holly, most of the people here in Mexico, they don't like, or we don't like Skype video calls. I don't know why. Maybe because we are not accustomed to be in front of a camera. It's hard to be in front of a camera. For example, imagine that you don't have you are not in the mood to answer a video call because because you don't want to be seen. And sometimes it's interesting that, for example, in this moment, I can see your class, I can listen to your class, I can listen to your voice, but you can't see me right now.
Yeah.
In this moment, I am very shy. I mean, I am very shy. And some people are very shy. Maybe, for example, actors, actresses, or people, artists, maybe they love to be seen.
Yeah.
But some people, we don't like to be seen.
And have you guys noticed here at Verbling? I don't know about the other teachers, but I don't show my face near as much, and I very much at all. And the student and you guys don't either. None of us go on camera. So I'm screen sharing the material, and you guys just have your avatars up. So we never show our faces and so forth. Oh, Zach's doing it. I'll do it every once in a while. I don't know if you guys have been in class where I have done it.
Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Are you going to? I'm not going to today.
Of course not. No, of course not.
But have you guys noticed? I mean, sometimes I'll watch the other teachers, and I see that a lot of teachers will have their videos on, and sometimes I'll start and I'll end with my video, but very rarely. When I first started teaching here at Verbling, I did, but I think it's the same thing. We all get very shy. So.
Actually, I don't have camera in this computer. Only just headphones with the microphone on the previous one, which I used at the beginning of Verbling for a couple of months. I used it. There was a camera right now. There is no option to use it. Maybe I should think about some kind of picture. I don't know.
Oh, but Greg, you got a great picture. It's a blue Greg. If you came in with a picture, I would truly think that you were a different person. I'd say, oh, so where are you from? And and Beatrice came in, and I thought she was somebody else based on the picture, but he's also from Brazil, and it's a similar beach. But instead of rocks, I think there are some rocks, but he also has some people on it too, so I should know the difference.
It could be confusing when people have the same pictures but different names or similar names. Similar pictures.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go on. Let's complete the sentences below with an object plus infinitive. Try to make true sentences about you. So let's start with Giancarlo. Why don't you do number one? Start with I asked.
Complete sentence below with an object plus infinitive. Try to make true statements about you. I asked myself how important is to visit different websites. I ask myself how important it is to surf or visit websites, web pages, or whatever.
Websites is fine. Yeah, I'm just slow at typing. So I asked
Yeah.
myself how important it is to visit different websites. Yeah. What was your answer? What did you answer? So you asked
Yeah.
yourself?
Yes.
What was your answer?
My answer is totally important. Keep visiting different websites because Holly, in this moment,
Mhm.
thanks to thanks to technology, we are free to
Mhm.
visit different websites to read, to study, to learn
Mhm.
languages, to meet
Mhm.
people. Sometimes I am not very sociable person here through this machine. But let's see the positive way. And of course, for example, Berlin is a very positive way to learn a language or to
Uh-huh.
meet people, for example.
Uh-huh.
And this is the point I like to talk about.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's interesting to me what websites we all go to and why some people are I was it's interesting. Yesterday I was talking to my nephew and niece, and their ages 14 and 15, and none of them are using Facebook
None
anymore.
of them. How
Yeah.
come?
All the teenagers have moved over to other applications because their parents and grandparents are still using Facebook. So
Ah,
and I just learned that, and I thought, wow, that's interesting. They're like the grandma and mom are using Facebook. I don't want to use Facebook. So
it's true. It's true. And some people, they have maybe two or three different accounts with different names and different pics.
that's that too. Or they Instagram, for example. My niece is on Instagram all the time. I'm on Instagram, but I don't even know how to use it. So anyway, number two, Zach, can you try that one?
Okay. I will use myself too.
Uh,
I saw myself to sorry. I saw myself to go out uh, and enjoy a beer.
okay, I saw myself. I myself going out. Uh, let's see, going out to enjoy a beer. When tomorrow after class?
Yes.
After class. All right. I saw myself going out to enjoy a beer after class. Perfect. So let me know how it goes.
Yeah, Holly,
Yes.
it's incorrect. Put two uh, after myself, the word myself.
It is incorrect. Yeah, you would not, you would have, I saw myself too. No, you would never have that infinitive clause there. It would be, I saw myself going out to enjoy a beer. I asked myself how important it is. I let myself, no, you would never put to after that, after
Okay.
myself. Yeah. So good question. All right. So yeah, Zach, let me know how it goes. How your beer was if you come to class tomorrow. So uh,
Sorry, I don't I I understand. I don't understand.
I said if you come to class tomorrow, let me know how your beer was.
Okay.
So okay,
Right.
Beatrice, could you do number three?
Okay, teacher. Let's see. Uh, I let you know if there's a change.
And this and that
Um,
one, if
I'll,
I let you know if there is a change, it would be I will let you know if there is a change.
I'll let you know if there's a change in this case, in this situation.
Yeah, so that would be I will let you know.
I will let you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would be not what would be I let. there is a change in the
change.
situation. Okay, but how about this one? Just if you want to just say I let.
I don't know.
Okay, let me
I
use
let.
this one. This one is kind of difficult. So let me give you an example, and I'll let you do another one. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
So I let the dog out to play in the yard. I let the dog out to play in the yard. So how about try I made?
I let the children to play outside.
I let the children play outside. I
Yeah.
let the children go out to play outside.
I let the children go outside.
Yeah, I let the children go outside. Okay, perfect.
Thank you,
All right,
teacher.
you're welcome. Greg, could you try I made number 4?
Okay. I made a lot of listening exercise to improve my English.
Okay. Okay. To improve my English. So you actually made the listening exercises?
Well, actually, I thought about different example, but I wasn't sure. I'm making listening exercise in a different way.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about the example, I made him to finish the report.
So okay, that one you would say I made him finish the report.
Yeah.
Instead of I made him to finish.
I made him.
Yeah, so I made him finish the report. I made a cake to eat at the bazaar. so okay, next one. Thank you, Greg. Number 5, Giancarlo.
Okay. I couldn't hear you enter into my bedroom.
I couldn't hear you. I'm going to change it a little bit different, okay? I couldn't hear you when you entered my bedroom. Or let's see, you said I couldn't hear you enter my bedroom. Let's see. Yeah, so this wouldn't have an infinitive clause at all. I couldn't hear you when you entered my bedroom. I couldn't hear you enter my bedroom. Yeah, this example at all wouldn't have an infinitive clause. I couldn't hear you sing to your kids. Maybe. So it depends on a lot of times it depends on the verb that you have. So number 6, Zach, could you try this one?
Okay. I wanted watch. Sorry.
That one.
I wanted to.
Mhm.
Okay. I wanted to watch Alicia at 9 p.m.
Election. To watch the election.
Sorry, Alicia.
What? Alicia.
Alicia. Sorry, Holly. Sorry.
Let's see what that is.
Sorry.
Oh, a lesson. I wanted to watch a lesson.
A lesson is
A lesson at 9 p.m. I had to think, what is he saying? Okay.
I was thinking where I was wrong. I was pronouncing
It was
Lishon.
I was hearing Leshen, and so I was thinking it
but
was a
I
TV program. So I wanted to watch a lesson at 9 p.m. Very good.
but I was pronounced wrong.
Yeah,
Uh, I want to watch a lesson
a lesson,
lesson
lesson,
a
lesson.
lesson.
Yeah,
I want
lesson.
I want to watch a lesson at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
But uh, but there is no one
no
here.
one. No one was here. Yeah. Okay, no one was here. Yeah.
I want to watch a lesson at 9 p.m. but there's no one was here.
But oh but no one was here. Typed in there.
But no one was here.
So and remember this is past tense ed with a T. So you would say I wanted to watch a lesson at 9 p.m. but no one was here. That's got to be frustrating. I'm so sorry because I know that for you guys, I know yesterday I would have been teaching at your 9 p.m. probably, but I was moving. So I wanted to watch a lesson at 9 p.m., but no one was here. But I believe someone will be here tomorrow at 9 p.m. So
Holly, no, I realize I don't talking about you.
oh, I know you're not talking about me. I know, but I know that
Okay,
like yesterday the schedule was empty at night in the
okay.
evening. So.
Now I realize what you could imagine with
Oh,
interpret
no,
with
no
my
worries. No worries.
so
Not at all.
okay,
No. I know you
okay,
weren't. No, don't worry about that. So
okay.
I wanted. So remember, it's the past tense EBD. But I've noticed that the last 4 or 5 months, there's been fewer lessons in the evening for you guys in this part of the world. So so that's one thing I've noticed. So anyway, I wanted to
Okay.
watch a lesson at 9 p.m. but no one was here. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, I would encourage you guys to download this lesson from the site. I've got a Google Drive that you can go to right here because it looks like we're out of time. So, Greg, thanks for staying up. Sleep well when you finally get there.
Thank you.
So, yeah, and Beatrice and Giancarlo and Zach, thank you very much, and we'll see you later. And I'll be around tomorrow evening at this time, so see you later.
See you
Thanks.
on Sunday,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Holly. Bye.
Okay,
Thank,
excellent.
Thank you.
Bye.
yes, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Holly.